Hello, my beautiful Gemini, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. My name is Janine, and today we're going to do a reading to see what is weighing your energy down, what your soul is ready to release, and how to shift into a higher vibration. And we're going to wrap the reading up with a message from your guides, I should say, sorry. What you need to know. Let's put it over here. This is a general reading, so it will not resonate for everybody. Please keep that in mind. Do not try to push anything on your situation. If it doesn't resonate, it does not resonate. This reading is for somebody who needs to hear it at this moment in time. Also, if I talk about a king or queen, it's about the energy and not about the genders. And I give private readings, so if you'd like one yourself, all the information is in the description box below, and I will also put it on the screen. I'm using the In-Between Tarot deck. It's a different kind of deck. It shows like the transitions in between cards. So it's more to see where you are at the moment. But we're also going to clarify. Let me put this over here. Yeah, and I'm sorry. There it goes. My voice is a little bit sorry. I had a cold, but I'm doing better. So we're gonna see. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, what is weighing down your energy? What your soul is ready to release, and how to shift into a higher vibration. Let's start with your overarching energy. We have the Ace of Wands. What is weighing down your energy? You want to start something. You want to go ahead on something. You might even have a lot of inspiration, motivation, passion, but it feels like you're in a waiting room. I don't know how else to explain it. You might be feeling like you're in a waiting room and you want to start something, but you might be dealing with some obstacles, maybe dealing with some people that are not ready to give you the green light on something here. Again, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. But the Ace of Wands is always an action card. It's always a card of moving forward, inspirational energy, motivational energy, and just passionate action. Some of you might be lacking a little bit motivation, but I more so feel like that you have actually a lot of energy. But to get something off the ground, it feels difficult at the moment. You have clarifying the cards: Queen of Cups, Ten of Wands, King of Cups. So I'm gonna show you the cards. The Queen of Cups, although it's not about the genders, it's about the energy. You have this Queen of Cups going towards the King of Cups. You're in between something at the moment. I feel like the leadership energy is trying to come in more, because although the Queen is also a leader, the King is like almost... The King has that Emperor energy as well. It's a leader in their own form, or any way, shape, way, or form. But it tells me that there might have been something that you've been nurturing for quite some time, and you're ready to step up, to boss up, to lead. If you have a team, to go ahead and lead something here with people. But it's like you're still in that transition. It's like this figure is ready to go. This figure is steady, ready to go and lead a pack or a group of people, or start something that they have been working on, nurturing. Again, because the Queen of Cups is a very nurturing energy, and I feel like you're in that transition to step into the role of boss in any way, shape, way, or form. We have here the Ten of Wands going to the Ace of Wands, and we have the Ace of Wands as your overarching energy. As you can see, there's a figure with a big wand in the from the sky, and it's another another figure lighting up the torch in order to go ahead to light the way, but it's still in the process of being lit up. So there's energy of wanting to go, but it's not it's not working. I don't feel it's not working, but it feels like it might be a slow process. It's something you want to go ahead on. It's almost like somebody else, because this figure in the back is catching my eye at the moment. I feel like you might be, even for some of you, you might be working with partnerships, or this doesn't have to be work, but take again how it resonates. But there, I feel like there might be someone almost waiting to get the torch so they can carry on with something that you are trying to build up here. If you're building your own company and you're still waiting on a few contracts or a few people that need to sign something off here, I feel like you are ready to go, Gemini. I feel like you are ready to go, and there might be other people that are also ready to go, but there is this thing that still needs to come in. Like you're waiting almost the universe to give you this big ass torch, because it's a big torch, to move with the Ace of Wands here, to start. And with the, here you have the King of Cups. You already have the King and the Queen of Cups. You want this King of Cups. He's holding on to a baby, like celebrating the birth of a child here, maybe, or and it doesn't necessarily have to be a child. This could be like the birth of your idea of working with, building your company, and finally being able to release or go ahead on something here. This person is celebrating something here. They're okay. This is a child, but again, take out resonates. This could be you birthing that new idea. Finally, it's a go. Finally, it's something that is something you wanna move on. And this person is sitting on his throne, is very I feel like it's an older figure, and it's quite very wise. You can see all these feathers in the back here. You have the throne that almost this person is sitting on. So this is this energy of, I see you going on a journey. You're still in a journey, but this journey is long. You've put a lot of time, effort, love into something, but it feels slow. It feels like it's what is weighing you down at the moment is that you cannot, something is not coming off the ground as you would have liked it to come off the ground. Oh yeah, I don't know, I didn't say that correctly, but I do hope that you know what I mean. What your soul is ready to release. We have justice. Justice going to the Hanged Man. Justice talks about fair energy. It talks about making a right decision for every party involved. You are ready to release and see, I almost want to say, get that new outlook on life. You are ready to release this burden, because I feel with the Ten of Wands, it talks about burdens. You are ready to release the burdens, so you can, the steps that you've been making this far can finally be, how do I say that? Almost, I want to say that the seeds that you've been planting, I feel like you want to see this come to life, because you have the overarching energy of the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is you protecting at all costs. You want to, I feel like you might be tired of fighting. Tired of, you are ready to release the obstacles. You are ready to release something that is a dream of yours, or something that you're quite passionate about, because we have cup energy and it talks about emotions. So there's this love for a person or a situation here, and I feel like you're done fighting. You want to go from the Seven of Wands to the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is movement. Eight of Wands is movement. It's moving forward. It's communication. It's change. It's finally something going, finally going forward on something here. I feel like you're ready to release, holding it all together and building something, and still waiting for, okay, can I just go now? Can we just start? Because again, with the Justice card, it lets me know that you've been making the right decisions and you're waiting. It's almost, this could be like a contract. You could be systems for some of you, because there are people in the back that are coming in with the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is a waiting energy, and that Hanged Man puts himself in the tree of life in order to create a new outlook, but also be enlightened about the things that they have done before. To see if they made the right decisions. They are, in a sense, they are not really overthinking, because I feel like the Hanged Man is gaining wisdom. And I feel like this energy, it's a a mix of knowing that you did made the right decisions, and you can almost see, because this is a horse, this justice figure is sitting on a horse, so you made the moves. Horses are always movement, and you made the moves, you made the decisions, and it almost feels like you feel something coming in on your path, and you're so ready to release another obstacle, another waiting energy, another just pause. You're done with the pauses. The pauses is that you're done with being in a pause or waiting decision here, and it's weighing you down because you're ready to go. I feel like you're 3, 2, 1 ready to go. We also have the star going to the moon. You're done with things not being clear. You're ready to release confusion. You're ready to release things that are hidden or not clear to you. It feels like, again, I feel like you're on a journey. You're moving towards something, but it feels hidden. It feels like all the components are not yet in the right place here, because the star always talks about a wish, it talks about healing, but in this card you can see there are two, no, well, you have ships on either sides, but they are like ghost ships. Hope you can see it. So there has been a lot of things that you were working on, and you are sitting in a boat that is like tangible. You know what you've done this thus far, and you've put something maybe in the past and waiting it for it come to fruition in the future, or in the present moment you're still waiting on it. But as you are going on your journey, these decisions are still like are right next to you, like the boats are signifying in this card. It feels like you're moving, you're listening to your intuition, you're trying to do, not trying, I feel like you're doing something that is your purpose in life. There's something that is really meaningful to you. That's why you're following your star. It's also giving me hermit energy. So for some of you, you might be doing something solo, and you're so ready to release something, and maybe even, again, I feel like you might be waiting on, okay, just a second, because I wanted to get to this card already, but I feel like you are, for some of you, you are doing something solo, but you need to be working with someone or some people in order to get something that is your biggest dream, your purpose, whatever it might be for you. Because we have the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles in the original Rider-Waite-Smith deck, it is a solo person being depicted on the card. But in this card, you go from the Nine of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is community, family, full investment, legacy, you name it. It's about the community and the group of people. Is it colleagues, friends, family? But with the Nine of Pentacles going to the Ten of Pentacles, you see this person in the middle, and they are holding on to, it feels like there is one figure and a lot of women, actually. Doesn't matter. This feels like it has the word victory in it. So there is this sense of you want to get to the finish line already. You want to get to the finish line already, and you want to, I'm getting humanitarian energy, Gemini. You might be doing something that is very good for the world. It needs it. But it feels like, why is it such a slow process? It's putting a spin on your state of mind at the moment, because you want to go ahead on something. Again, Nine of Pentacles is an independent energy, but you're working towards the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles, what I said, community, legacy, a lot of people. It's family. It's a tight-knit community. It's something that you can look back on for, yes, we did that. Or you started it, but look at the legacy you can leave behind with the energy here. How to shift into a higher vibration? We have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is an energy of not taking things at face value, really looking into the things, maybe researching something. Maybe you need to look at in a different, how do I want to say that? Maybe you want to look into something different that you haven't thought about, because then Page of Swords is also communicative energy. Communicative, did I say communicative? He commutes. No, that's not correct as well. Communicates. Thank you. The Page of Swords communicates clearly. He's very resourceful in finding information. And Gemini, you're highly intelligent. This is your area. You're an air sign, Gemini. This is what you're good at. Sometimes to the point of overthinking or being in two minds in one. Yeah, with thinking about two things at the same time. Very dualistic energy. But the Page of Swords is actually quite focused. It's looking into something, and we're gonna see, because in this energy of I feel some serious energy in order to for you to lift your vibration, my beautiful Gemini, because we have the Judgment going to the world, and you have the world with a new beginning as well. To lift your vibration, Judgment is an energy of rebirth. It's maybe you have been feeling dormant, and I felt that in your energy. I feel like you're in a waiting room. I'm gonna ask in a moment a specific energy where you really, because I feel like it's an overarching energy, the Page of Swords, but I really want it to be more what's the word I'm looking for, channeled, more focused on what it is that you really need to look into, because you might have been looking at being defensive, or you might have been in the energy of being more defensive and trying to just push through on something. And maybe there's an energy of you needing to let go at the moment, or let something rest so you can focus on something else. But let's get back to the Judgment energy, because as you can see with this card, there are people rising from their graves. There's a renewal energy. There's a situation that you need to really judge. I'm getting a serious, again, what I said, a serious energy with this. So I don't know if there's a talk that you have to have with someone, or we're gonna see in a moment. We're gonna see in a moment. What we have here, because we have the King of Swords, well, the Page of Swords and the King of Swords. Funny how it turns around, because you have the Page of Swords again there as well. I'm curious here. I feel like some of you, if you have been waiting on a person to get something going, because Swords is all about the mind, it's all about communication. There might be, let me put it like this. This figure is kneeled down in front of the king, ready to pass on wisdom to this king. And this king has, although the King of Swords is quite detached, and very logical, this king is giving me empathy. The sun is also shining on him. I feel there is a role that you need to maybe take back some energy or control regarding a situation where you might have been waiting on something. There might be an energy that you need to look into. How can I take back control? What can I influence that directly makes a change, where you feel a rebirth energy, where you might feel like things are finally happening here. There might be a conversation here that is needed, because there is an energy here of you might have given away some part of your energy towards a system. I don't know, it might be a system, it might be a situation where you are in this waiting room, and I feel, Gemini, you've done all the right things, but it's that waiting energy that is pushing you down. I feel like there needs to be, I don't know if there's I wanted to say it because I saw a door in my mind's eye, like a door opening up. I feel like there's a different door that you need to open up, but gain back some energy. Gain back some respect. I don't know. I'm what's the word I'm looking for? Because I don't know is there someone that didn't respect you or doesn't respect you in a way, or you felt disrespected? That's just coming up for some of you, not all of you. We also have the World card again, going to the full, this new beginning. As you can see, this are two figures starting or planting a seed. There's a closing off energy. because the world is always a chapter being closed, all the lessons being learned. I feel like you need to go back into something that you are, okay, for example, you have your own company, um, and you're branching out in some way, and there might be something that you either need to dig up, or plant here, but it feels like it's something that is yours. Okay, how? Because I feel like I don't make any sense. There might be a talent, there might be a gift, Gemini, that you need to look into. That you might have, there's something dormant, or there's something inside of you. Okay, we're getting somewhere. There is something inside of you. Like I wanted to say Page of Swords, Gemini, that you need to look into, that might help you open up this door and lift your vibration here. What does my Gemini need to look into specifically? Thank you. What does my Gemini need to look into specifically in order to raise their vibration? Because I feel like it's something that you already have, already know, already are experienced in. There's a wisdom, there's a knowledge here, a learnings. You've learned something along the way, maybe something way back in the past. Ace of Coins. And this two figures are planting something or bigging something up, but it's you see how golden it is? It feels like a gift, something. We have the Ace of Coins going to the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles going to the Two of Pentacles. There's a gift here, there's a new beginning. And you see how it's a pocket watch? It feels like time. It might feel, oh, this is going to be very intuitive. Just a second, Gemini, because I feel like it's something that you've learned, that you're really good at, because this is giving me boss energy again. I feel like you need to take back your energy in something here. We also have an 8. I hope you can see that. A loop, an infinity symbol. Why is it loose though? Why is this loose? You're taking this figure, it looks like they are taking out their pocket watch. Pocket watches are in some symbolic way. Yeah, well, of course, time. But over time, let it grow. I am hearing let it grow. Trusting the process. Infinity. Let me get, because I feel slow at the moment. Maybe that's also a thing, Gemini. Because you have been waiting on something, but I ask specifically, what do they need to focus on? You get the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles talks about a new beginning. It talks about universe gifting you this new beginning. Ace of Pentacles, money, abundance, growth, stability, grounding energy. I'm hearing what's for you shall never pass you by, because it is a loop here. And it's giving me infinity, the 8, infinity sign. It will always, in any way, shape, way, or form, it will always come back to you. Whatever it is that you've been trying to focus, it has always been yours. It would have come to you how do I say this correctly? You were meant to do what you're doing right now, Gemini. And I feel like you need to trust that, because this is a passing of knowledge here. And you're, again, very highly intelligent. Something that you're doing. Okay. I get it. Okay. That took me a long time, but thank you. When do you take out your watch to see the time? Okay, well, how many minutes now? You've planted something that maybe is global, maybe is far-reaching, or your intention is to reach far, whatever it is that you're building at the moment. It's giving me also patience to really look into that, but also I'm getting strongly trust the process. Whatever it is that you are trying to do, I know you are dealing with maybe slow people, maybe obstacles, maybe, but don't question, because there might sometimes come that energy, there might come an energy that you're like, oh my God, you almost want to throw it all away. You're almost done with it. But I feel, Gemini, that don't let go. You are the boss. I don't feel you wanting to let go, but the energy is weighing you down because you keep on fighting for something that you truly believe in, that you truly know that you're going to be a success at. Whatever it is that you're building, trust that it will come to fruition. In order to build something, slow and steady does win the race. Slow and steady does win the race. I also feel like in this waiting energy, there might be, again, I feel like there's a gift. Can I get a card for the world card here? Let me just ask, what is being picked up here, or what is being dug up? What is this golden opportunity here? What is this golden opportunity that to enable to shift into a higher vibration? I feel like you need to take on the boss role. Definitely. Take on or take back your energy. There's a multi-layered energy here, but can I get a card for what it is that they are? Funny, the Fool, a new beginning, a new outlook on life. There's two energies here of passing on something. Maybe some of you need to get onto the internet here. We have the Three of Cups going to the Four of Cups. These people are laying down. They have 3 cups. Okay. This is making a lot more sense as well. You see 2 people here laying down, sleeping, having their bounties full of, fruit, vegetables, just abundant energy. After Three of Cups is always a celebrational energy, and they are laying down, they are sleeping, they are resting, but they have everything they need. You have this other figure in the back, like it's almost glowing, a water element. They have a water bottle in their hands, taking up something new with the sun shining in their back. There might be something because these 2 people have the same stature. I think so. English is not my native tongue, so okay. But there's something that you need to look into here, finding out. There's something emotionally fulfilling, that there might be a corner where you haven't looked or haven't been looking in a long time. It's something that I feel is emotionally fulfilling for you. Because the sun is in the back, and here you have the moon and the sun. It's dark and light. This Gemini, I didn't think your reading would be this long, but you need to look into something that is giving you a high vibrational energy, and that's the whole thing here. But I feel that it is something to do with, for some of you, something from your past, or something that you know you are good at. You might haven't looked at it, or you might have it might have laid dormant, like these people that are resting. There is abundance within you that you can already share. For some of you, if you are an influencer, maybe share a different part of yourself that you haven't done before, but start reaching out to people, shining your light. There's a stepping out energy here. Definitely. There's a stepping out energy here. To raise your vibrations. I feel like some of you need to be more in a role of mentor. Maybe for some of you, counseling. All the while you're waiting on something to get started, because there's definitely a reaching out, or branching out energy going on here. Let's get a last card for my beautiful Gemini to wrap up this reading as advice, what your spirit guide wants you. Okay, you have 2. I love this. You have ego, see from a higher perspective. So you're in something that feels you're in it. And when you're in a situation, it's difficult. That's why I feel like you have the Page of Swords. Look into something, see from a higher perspective. Look from the mountain that you're on. That Again, you're standing on top of the mountain. Look from that kind of perspective because you have been building something. And for some of you, you need to give yourself some credit for the hard work that you have been doing. We also have Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. This is that energy of finding the balance, being in the mind, but also being in the grounded energy, because when we get into our minds or overthinking, we can go all the way with our emotions, and we need to take a moment back sometimes, or a step back I should say, in order to see what it is that you have created thus far, because this is letting me know that you are passionate about something. Earth Guardian is a grounded energy. Is maybe for some of you, you need to go into nature, take a step back for a moment, because I feel like there is a door that can be opened here, where you have a lot of experience in something, and it's giving me how to raise your vibrations. How do I say that? I'm seeing like uh, how do you call that in English? It's like a barrel, yeah, a barrel, but it's tight. It's full of knowledge, and you've been working on something, waiting on something, and when it comes in, you can open up the barrel. But maybe you can already open up the barrel with wisdom in, if it's for some of you social media, if it is talks or having meetings with people, just to start making little steps, letting people know about what it is that you're creating, and already starting to feel if you can find soul tribe members that can resonate with what it is, your purpose, and lift it up. I feel like you to enable in order to lift your vibration, I feel like you need to connect with people more, so you can pass on more knowledge, because you are very intelligent, Gemini, and I feel like your soul is craving change, but also communication, highly intelligent communication, but one that resonates also with what it is that you're building. Gemini, I really do hope that something resonated for you. If it did, please hit that like button. It's a small effort from your side, but it means the world to me. Let's keep raising those vibrations, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.